That's just horrible. Admit Amanda. Hey, everybody, hang on. I'm fighting with my computer right now, trying to get this thing to work. I know, you silly little thing, you silly goose. I got you. Oh, it's not loving me, Amanda.
Why not? What's
I don't know. My computer, it won't let me get to the screen where I can actually see you.
Oh, you're lost. You're lost.
I gotta read. It's like throwing words at me. Oh, there's the X. I gotta close that. I don't care about Microsoft Edge. Do you ever use Microsoft Edge? I don't like it.
Never.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, there we are.
It's not my friend. There we go. All right.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Richard. Sorry we haven't been here this week.
That was a lot of work just to get to the screen.
Okay, now we gotta go.
I know, pretty much. Keep a track on the time.
I am.
All right.
We got.
All right. So, good morning. We've switched locations. Amanda is now at work and I'm at home in my basement, which could be confused for your basement because it says Star Wars there.
Yeah, I know. Look at that. Yeah, my son would go crazy for that sign.
Yeah, we got that. We were in Tulsa. My son was in third grade, I think it was, and I still love Star Wars to this day. But we were, it was the end of school, and I think I believe the art teacher was retiring, and she was just the coolest woman. And we're talking with her, and she's like, "Hey," and she knew that my kids loved Star Wars, and she's like, "Hey, you want this?" And we're like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Oh yeah, some kids made it like 10 years before. So this thing is ancient. This is almost as old as Star Wars is. This is like when episode
not quite
came
that old.
out, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. If you touch it though, the gold paint comes off and you have gold fingers.
My son just got the if I haven't mentioned this before, you didn't hear me mention this before, my 13-year-old loves vintage Star Wars stuff. So he collects vintage, and he just got a vintage Death Star playset.
Oh, cool.
He and his dad built it yesterday. He is like over the moon excited about it, very, very paranoid about it. It even has a box.
Oh,
which I don't know how you store the box without hurting it, because apparently the box is what makes it super valuable.
Yeah, you got to have the box.
Yeah.
Keep the box. We were just talking about Alex's the other day that he has in his room. And Grammy asked, she said, "Hey, do you have the boxes still?" And I'm like, I think we kept them all. I'm pretty sure. I think we trimmed them down in one of the moves, but I think we have most of the big ones. We broke them down. They're not square. Broke them down. Sorry if we lost the value. Dan, by the way, so we started this actually on my personal webpage, Facebook page a second ago. Like, screwed it up. So we hung up. But Dan, Chicago Dan, he noticed the Star Wars things right away. He said, "Star Wars background. Is that homemade?" All right. So I also titled this, as I was madly scrambling to get on the correct Facebook page, I titled this "Tree" instead of "Free."
You probably got more attention with "Tree."
Right? Tree.
Tree. That's what you say right before you run into it with your car.
Tree. Tree. So free. It's National Coffee Day. You will hear this everywhere because every news source thinks it's important to talk about this. I guarantee you, every social media thing you go to, all your friends are going to be posting because it's National Coffee Day and everyone's giving away free coffee. And we just, everyone's going to be doing it, right? Everyone. Trust, we know we're not the only ones saying this.
Everyone's doing it.
But we don't want to be like, we don't want to be left out of the cool kids. So.
Well, I love coffee. For me, every day is National Coffee Day, except it's not free. So I'll be making the rounds today.
I want to say hi to my barista here at the house. So since I'm down here in the basement, started on Monday, I came down because I can't use my crutches to go down the stairs and hold the coffee mug.
You took your son home. Are you
home, man? So I can't do the crutches and bring the coffee mug down the stairs at the same time. So I'm like, I'm not going to have any coffee until someone wakes up and can bring it to me. I'll have my bell, ring, 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 ring. But I got downstairs on Monday, and hang on a second, excuse the mess in the basement. But over there, right there, Tracy had set up the coffee maker with 3 cups and 3 things of K-cups. My barista.
Tracy's like, I am not waiting on you.
I will say,
I am not.
I will say there was no water in it this morning.
Oh, dude.
And I've only had 2 cups. I think she's been taking water out of it and didn't refill it.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, listen.
She did
if you're the last one, if you're the last one to use the cereal box, dump it in the trash. Don't put it back.
You know what? I'm just going to call this right now. If there's a marriage counselor watching right now, just be on hand because I bet before the 2 weeks is up, Tracy's going to be needing a name. She's going to be needing some therapy if she's got this big kid in the basement wanting her to put water in his coffee maker. I'm calling it.
It's like giving someone a present all wrapped up and you forget to put the present inside of it. Hello. Hello. Thanks for the empty box with the beautiful wrapping paper. Hello. Anyways, Big B Coffee today. Go to Big B Coffee today. Get free coffee. That's the point I wanted to get to. Big B Coffee. Big B Coffee. It's really good. Thumbs up.
Coffee with not coffee with a purpose, but coffee with priorities. Like they're all into sustainability and dealing with like the small farmers. They don't go through coffee brokers. Like they really want to help out people who are doing all good stuff, like humane farms and stuff. So, sounds like we're talking about chicken, but really it's coffee.
More chicken. Which came first, the coffee or the coffee bean? It's kind of like the chicken and the egg, but
I'm going to go with the bean.
Probably more obvious.
I'm so curious, like how did the first person discover coffee beans could be made into this delicious liquid? And
well, here's the deal: they were starving. It was a show back in the in 1142 in Colombia, South America. It was a reality TV show. They had to chip into stone the pictures as they went along. Anyways, they're out there trying to survive, and they were just dropped in the middle of this mountainous area with nothing at all, right? And they had to survive, and they found this little bush, and like, well, I'm hungry. They got tired of worms, so like, look, it's a little nugget of something, so they started chewing on it. They got the caffeine high. All right, that's cool, right? They figured that out, but how's it turn into coffee? Very simply, you always try to make a stew. So when lightning struck a tree burst into fire, they're like, hey, we can make soup now. What do we want to put in it? So they threw some worms in and grubs and these little beans. They thought maybe we got such energy, it'll make the soup more energized. They're like, wow, it turned into this black color with worms and grubs. Thus, the first coffee was created. Thank goodness today you can order it black, cream, sugar, any kind of flavoring, but none of them include grub or worm.
Why do I feel like there's another ingredient that you did not mention in this story?
That is how coffee came about. And with that, Amanda, I am not in the studio. However, I'm pretty sure our song's going to run out soon. We're going to hit the top of the hour.
We have about a minute and a half.
I knew it. All right. We got to roll.
Oh, okay.
All I want to say is Ryan Learman said, Jim made my day. You're welcome, Ryan. I don't know why, but he just sent a note that said, Jim made my day.
Oh.
You're more than welcome, Ryan. I'll have to research that, see why. But I make mistakes.
Just before we go, I heard there was like some other sort of like deluxe coffee. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody's heard this, let me know. Like there's some really expensive coffee that if you feed the coffee bean to like this cat type animal.
Yes, it's the civet cat or something.
It excretes it. Apparently that's like a really expensive coffee.
Yeah, most expensive coffee in the world. The cats eat the beans, they poop it out, then they put it into this, very similar to what I was talking about.
A coffee press.
They then put it, and then they make the coffee. It's unbelievable. You got to try it. If you don't have a cat, try a dog. All right.
Now we're going
with that.
Tomorrow. Hey, keyword $25,000. That's coming up here in a couple of minutes on Warm 98.5. So be listening. Oh, we can go.